Welcome to our halftime show at Eau Claire Memorial. Jason Zaleski here with Spectrum Insurance's Daryl Zaleski. Daryl, before we get into some of the sports that we're going to talk about today, first, catch us up on the history of yourself and Spectrum Insurance.
Yeah, sure. So I've been in insurance my entire career right out of college, but I started with a insurance company in Wausau, actually, and worked there and transferred over here in 1990. So I've been in Eau Claire for a long time now. And about 2004, I decided to leave Wausau and went to work for a small agency in Chippewa Falls. 2.5 years later, I bought that agency, and that's how Spectrum Insurance was formed. So we had a little office in Chippewa Falls. A month later, we started an office in Eau Claire. And so while our roots are in Eau Claire, we're one of the larger agencies in the state of Wisconsin. We have offices throughout the state. There's about 20 locations, one office in Minnesota. But again, our roots are here in the Chippewa Valley, and we're thrilled to be part of the Eau Claire community.
We'll mention the website. Tell us the website.
The website is spectruminsgroup.com, and it has a wealth of information about insurance, about getting quotes. Really anything you need is on our website.
And we'll have a graphic at the end of this to show people that as well. Let's talk about basketball. We're here at a basketball event, and thank you for helping to sponsor this event and bring the attention for these kids to everybody here statewide. Let's tell us a little bit about your basketball history going back to high school.
Sure. Well, first of all, we're proud to be a sponsor of this the tournament. I think it's wonderful. Yeah, we grew up playing basketball. I'm from a small town by Neillsville, Marshfield, Granton, for those of you that know Granton on Highway 10. Small school. We played basketball growing up our entire life as my twin brother and I and some friends. All of my brothers played basketball, and I was fortunate, at a small school that I was able to play a lot of varsity basketball when I was a freshman. So throughout the course of my career, I ended up scoring a lot of points, being able to play 4 years of varsity basketball, which is certainly unheard of at larger schools, but back then it was fairly common. So had a long, really great basketball career, loved the sport. I think it's a great sport for young boys and girls to play, and it teaches a lot of character and a competitive nature. And I go back and I talk to a lot of people in my industry in the sales process and making sales, and we equate our sales competitiveness back to our basketball career when we were competitive playing basketball. So,
at the time that you left school, you left as the conference's all-time leading scorer. What were some of those memories? And you talk about teamwork. How did your teammates help you achieve that?
Yeah, it was certainly a team effort, because I was actually a post player in a small school. I'm only 5'11", but I would go up against taller players, and so it was certainly a team approach to get me the ball down in the post. I could get fouled a lot. I made a lot of free throws, but I probably wasn't the best shooter on the team, but I had a knack for getting to the hole. Had a lot of three-point plays. I think 90% of my shots were probably off the backboard. I was always underneath the backboard banking shots in. So.
Three-point line when you played?
We had no three-point line at the time. I don't even know what year it came in. I can't even remember, but I wish we did, because my twin brother was actually a very good outside shooter, and he would have scored a lot of points from the three-point line.
Twin brother Darren, what was it like playing with your brother?
It was really cool. I mean, we played, obviously, growing up when we were just tiny. We were always playing with the two of us and our friends, and he was the shooting guard, and it was really great. We were always there together. We were always practicing. It was actually really cool.
In basketball, with the ball on offense, that's your primary position. Your first position is triple threat. That's the basketball term. At Spectrum Insurance, what's your triple threat?
Yeah, so our triple threat is, our agency is based on what we call 3 silos, and we offer commercial insurance to businesses certainly in the Chippewa Valley, and as I said, throughout the state. So whether it's a contractor, a manufacturer, a municipality, we have a lot of trucking accounts. We do commercial insurance first. The second silo that we have is personal insurance. So we have home, auto, umbrella, toys, anything that you need for your personal insurance. We have dedicated people for that as well. And then the third silo is what we call our employee benefits or life and health division. And so it's two-phased. It's offering employee benefits to businesses, but we also do a lot of individual health insurance, dental, Medicare. We have a gal that is meeting with Medicare clients all fall while open enrollment, and I don't know how she does it, but she's wonderful at her job. So those are the three silos, the triple threat.
Yeah, the triple threat as it is. You're supporting a tournament like this that you are in a way, you're also supporting families. And as you know, as a former player, being in that family, this is a family business, going to a basketball game, supporting a high school student athlete. Tell us about Spectrum Insurance and the way that you support families.
Well, it's interesting because we consider the agency of family. We just had our Christmas party last Saturday, and we talked about how it's a true family. Yeah, we're a business, but it actually feels like we're a family. And I think supporting the community here and what families come to the games, they watch their children play, or they just come to support Memorial. That's our philosophy. We're a family, and we support families any way we can.
Golf. A passion of yours. Had a hole-in-one, to my understanding, your first ever hole-in-one at Neillsville Country Club back in July. Aside from Neillsville Country Club, which is maybe the finest 9-hole golf course in the country.
Yes, it is.
Tell us about one or two other courses that you've played at in your life that really stand out to you, or you really will always remember.
I've been very fortunate. I've played at a lot of great courses, not only in the United States, but across the world. There are really a lot of courses in Europe. I'm a member of the Eau Claire Country Club, so I think that's a fantastic course for those of you that have played at the country club. It's a wonderful course. I actually had my first hole-in-one there.
Oh, okay.
And then the second one this summer at Neillsville, it was a treat because, as you said, that was the course I grew up on.
Yeah.
And to be able to have a hole-in-one on the course that you grew up on was a phenomenal experience. But I've played, as I said, I've played some great courses. I've been very fortunate around the country. I've played St. Andrews. I played the old course at St. Andrews. This past summer I played Old Head in Ireland. It's hard to quantify the great courses that I played, but at the end of the day, my favorite course is still Whistling Straits in Kohler. And so to have that in Wisconsin is a special treat for myself and anybody that golfs.
What else should people know about Spectrum Insurance, especially the office here in Eau Claire?
Yeah, we have about 35 to 40 people here, so that's our biggest office. And so we have a lot of people that have children that go to school here. So I think it's important for us to support our corporate mantra is to support the local community, whether it's through school or through donations to nonprofits. And I think you'll find out that Spectrum is a really good corporate citizen in the Chippewa Valley. We rarely turn down any requests for donations, and we try to make a point to support donations as they're requested.
Lastly, what's your go-to at the basketball concession stand when you walk in?
How do you not get a hot dog?
All right.
Although I have celiac, so I get it without the bun. But how do you not get a hot dog?
Thank you so much for supporting the tournament.
Thank you. Thanks, Jason.
More basketball coming up right now on Zaleski Sports. Spectrum Insurance is an independent insurance agency offering personal, business, and health insurance services throughout Wisconsin and Minnesota. Spectrum Insurance has a team of trusted insurance experts with diverse areas of expertise ready to protect you when the unexpected happens. We're here to help. Contact us at spectruminsgroup.com.